It was a chilly October evening in Maplewood, New Jersey, when the Thompson family first heard the unsettling sounds. From the attic came the scraping of claws and the splintering of wood, sharp and insistent against the quiet suburban night. Concerned that a pipe might have burst or perhaps a squirrel had found its way in, Mr. Thompson grabbed a flashlight and climbed the narrow staircase. What he discovered, however, was neither a leak nor a nuisance. In the beam of light, nestled within the torn insulation, a pair of wide, luminous eyes blinked back at him. A raccoon, small and bedraggled, sat curled with its bushy tail wrapped tightly around its body. The creature did not flee. Instead, it remained still, its gaze steady but anxious, as though silently pleading for understanding. Soon, Mrs. Thompson and the children joined him, bracing themselves for a troublesome intruder. Yet what they saw softened their hearts. The raccoon looked worn, hungry, and far from threatening. In that instant, pity overcame fear. They chose not to summon animal control, but instead to let the visitor stay. The children named him Rocket, inspired by his mischievous mask-like markings and round, inquisitive face. By morning, a bowl of water and scraps of food had been placed near the attic window. Rocket accepted the offering with quiet gratitude, and over time he began to adapt to his new refuge. Weeks passed, and Rocket's presence grew into something far more than tolerated. He became a fixture in the household's rhythm. Each afternoon, when the children returned from school, Rocket would peer through the attic window or scratch lightly at the ceiling, as though greeting them. At Thanksgiving, he was no longer just a raccoon in the attic, but a companion, a quiet participant in family life. Mr. Thompson even built a small passageway to allow Rocket safe access in and out, ensuring he could come and go without further damage to the house. Cameras were installed so the family could check on him when away. To their delight, Rocket would often be seen sleeping soundly through the winter chill, his chest rising and falling in peaceful rhythm. Not everyone approved. Neighbors voiced concerns, insisting that wild animals belonged outside, not within the walls of a suburban home. But the Thompsons stood by their choice. "He chose us, and we chose kindness," Mrs. Thompson said simply. What began as an uninvited intrusion had transformed into a symbol of empathy. Rocket was not merely a raccoon who tore through the roof in search of warmth. He became a reminder of the fragile boundaries between human lives and the wild, and how compassion can bridge that gap. In the attic of an ordinary home in New Jersey, a family and a raccoon found each other, forging an unlikely friendship built not on fear, but on trust. And in that fragile connection, something enduring and profoundly human was revealed, that kindness, once given, can turn even the most unexpected encounter into a story of belonging.